Hernandez has earned high esteem from audiences and critics alike for her compelling performances in The Mummy, alongside Hugh Jackman in The Fountain, and as a passionate activist in The Constant Gardener. Currently, she is taking on a lighter role in the amusing holiday movie Fred Claus. Please welcome Academy Award winner, actress Rachel Weisz. Rachel. Your introduction, oh my gosh, Academy Award winning actress, and that was a beautiful, beautiful movie, The Constant Gardener.
Thank you.
You look younger in real life.
Thank you.
You do, you do. And now from high drama to really freewheeling comedy. What made you take the role in this new Christmas movie?
You know, I think something really funny happened to me when I had a baby. I had my first child, and I've been doing lots of very serious, dramatic roles. I've been dying a lot in these films. And I suddenly thought I really want to be in a comedy. And I said to my agent, please,
you know, it's a good time of year, too, right?
Yeah. So I got offered this role opposite Vince Vaughn. I think he's one of the funnier men on the planet. So it was fun.
So what was it like working with Vince?
You know, he's very, very smart and very fast, and he has a comeback for you.
Is he hyper?
Yeah, he's hyper. He has a hyper mind and a very overactive imagination. And it was like sparring, you know, sparring with a real comedy genius.
How did you do? How did you think?
I kept up.
Oh, good.
But I mean, I didn't do anything very impressive, but I just about kept up with him.
You're good. Well, tell us about some of the new projects, too, that you're working on. Before we start our pie.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about making this pie. I haven't...
Can you peel apples and talk at the same time?
I would say no, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
It's so funny, these superb, Academy Award-winning actress, and we're going to try. I want to see you. I want you to talk about your next film, and I want you to core the apple at the same time.
Okay. I've never used an actual corer.
Oh, okay. Well, this is
Can you show me?
Sure. Okay. We have to have 4 pounds of Granny Smith and mixed apples. I like to mix my apples in my pie. So these are some from my own trees, actually.
Really?
That's why they look a little bit bashed up, but they're real
organic.
tasty. Yeah. So take your corer like that. You have one right there.
Oh, I've got my own. Okay.
Yeah. And then just hold it absolutely perpendicular to the cutting surface. And see the core? So what you want to do is push this down so it gets the whole core. Turn it a little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
And go all the way down, straight through. And see, you can see that you've come to the middle.
Oh, dear.
Turn. Just turn.
Turn. Okay.
Turn. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now push. Yeah.
Okay. You did it.
Wow. Perfect. There we go. So pull it out. And then you peel with a little peeler. Now, when was the last time you peeled an apple?
Oh, you know, quite recently, I would say, yeah. My peeler's a little different to this.
How old is your little child?
He is just 18 months.
Oh, so he's eating apples.
Yeah, he eats apples all the time. He loves apples.
You have to take care of him. Now, what's the new movie that you just finished? And was it in the Czech Republic, or where did you go?
I did another comedy. I really wanted to do lots of comedies. So we went to, Henry, my son and myself, we went to the Czech Republic and to Serbia and to Montenegro. Ooh. He actually thought that he lived in Belgrade, which he would get very excited when we get back to the hotel in Belgrade. And I was like, sweetie, you don't really live here. But
he liked hotel living, huh?
Yeah, he did. He got to know all the stuff.
So what's that movie about?
So that movie is a kind of a caper movie. And I'm definitely a lot slower than you at peeling apples, so that's not surprising.
Once you peel, then you cut it into wedges like this. Okay. I find that that's the easiest way to and without wasting a lot of apple, the easiest way to.
Did you just peel that whole apple?
Yeah, if you peeled it and cut it up.
Goodness.
But listen, I've been doing this for a long time. I haven't been making The Constant Gardener and other movies, so.
That's true.
And now you were in another movie. What other movies are you working on?
Right now, I'm doing a more serious movie. It's a film of a novel called The Lovely Bones.
Oh, I read the novel.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh,
really
good. How many of you in the audience read The Lovely Bones?
Yeah.
It's been on the bestseller list for a very long time.
Yeah.
That's a superb story.
It's a beautiful, beautiful,
Oh, good. So you're just starting that one?
Yes, I'm filming that in Philadelphia,
Oh, great.
in the suburbs of Philadelphia
Oh, great.
right now. Oh, I've got to keep cutting my apples.
Oh, yeah, well, you don't have to. Forget that.
Really?
We're going to
Okay.
mix the apples. I just want to get through this whole filling first.
Okay.
Now, this looks like a lot of apples, and it is for a pie that looks like this. But the whole idea of getting that crust to be domed like that is because you used a lot of apples. Isn't that beautiful?
It puffs them up.
Well, no, it doesn't puff up. The apples hold the pastry up, and while it's baking, the apples cook soft, and so when you cut into this, there'll be a space between the apples and the crust, but the crust stays domed. So it's gorgeous looking. I mean, this is so pretty. So we add to the apples. You have everything there.
Yeah.
Add your brown sugar, okay?
Okay.
And it looks like a cup of brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar.
Okay.
There it is. And then 1/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, which thickens the apple juices, because Granny Smiths and these beautiful, juicy, fresh apples exude a lot of juice when they cook.
Okay.
And 1/4 of a cup of white sugar.
White sugar.
Got that. Teaspoon of nutmeg, freshly grated.
Oh, my son's going to be so
So are
happy
you all
with
set
me
up
that
at
I know
home
how
with
to
a
make
big kitchen? And where do you live? In New York now?
In New York, in Manhattan, yes.
And your husband, he's your fiancé?
Yes.
So, it's the backward marriage. They have the baby first, just to make sure that everything's going all right. Then they get married. Do you have plans to get married?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, eventually, I think so.
Teaspoon of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon of salt.
And what are you going to do for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to go to my sister-in-law's house, and actually her...
You're going to make apple pie.
I think I might, if her husband lets me in the kitchen, because he actually does...
Don't you have a kitchen that you can make it in?
Oh, I can make it at home and take it there. Yes, of course.
Yes.
No, I can. Yes.
Tablespoon of lemon zest, all that
Tablespoon of lemon zest, yeah.
And 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, from the same lemon that you grated.
Yeah, my brother-in-law does all the cooking.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he's actually a cameraman, but he's quite a serious cook.
Well, many of our cameramen here have gotten such great lessons over the years.
Oh, really? You're all good cooks
So they're all
now.
fantastic
You're
cooks
so
over here.
lucky.
Everybody's cooking away. They always tell me what they make and how they tasted, and I love that. I love that they learn. That's why the cameramen, they are observant.
Martha, can I get this written down, though, before I leave?
It's on the internet.
Oh,
Perfect question. MarthaStewart.com. Look up TV, Rachel Weisz, and you're going to find your own recipe right there.
Okay, good, because I was really trying to remember everything. I'm not. I
No, you don't have to remember anything. Just remember how to do it. That's the important thing.
Alrighty.
So stir from the bottom up, get that all stirred.
Okay.
And we already made the bottom crust for you, so you don't have to roll that one out. We're going to roll out the top crust in a little while.
Now, is it terrible to buy store-bought?
Yes, you're going to make your own crust too. Yes. It's very easy. Do you have a food processor?
Yes.
Okay, so if you have a food processor, you're going to make your own crust.
Okay, Martha.
The pâte brisée recipe for the perfect pie crust is also on the web at Martha Stewart.
Fantastic.
And I developed that recipe years and years ago.
Okay.
It was in my Pies and Tarts book, and it's the same delicious crust that you can use for all pies, all tarts.
Okay.
So just keep mounding the apples up, and when we come back, we're going to show you how to make the perfect topping.